Hello investors and welcome. I'm really excited for a huge weekend of tips. Again, thanks to everyone. I really appreciate all the support that you've been giving us. Our team continues to grow rapidly and we're really looking forward to this Saturday. Just to wrap up today, we had a few close seconds which again struck us on Thursday quite badly when we had, I think it was 7 seconds there and 18 placings all up from the 22 tips. So excellent if you're doing the multi placings and excellent if you're going each way there. However, there were a lot that were pipped on the line, but that's all part of punting. And Saturday, we're keen to come out really strong. I'm feeling excellent about a few of these tips. In fact, many of these tips. So I'll get stuck into them. Before I do, King of Hastings. Now, we use the load card every now and again, and it's great with the bet return. We got Classique Legend, which went really well, Drinks Cart a while ago, and there was one other I can't quite think the name of, but we mentioned to load there, and it certainly delivered. The only time we used the load card and it didn't deliver was Bellix the other day, which missed the jump, unfortunately, but came home strong. So King of Hastings, I'm calling the load card. It's been tipped by just about every big bookie here to win the race. Now, it's not immoral, it is horse racing, just remember. However, with a bet return, I really like its chances today. I think this is the best bet on the card. A lot of people will be getting behind it, and I think with a bet return, to bet with high confidence, King of Hastings really just stands out as a horse that should be winning this race and going on to further things. Definitely a great anchor for multis if you're going to put it with a place there to get some value going. Now we'll kickstart with Doomben and race 1, How Wonderful Life Is for the win. It's short but it's sweet. I think a good way to kickstart the day here. It's definitely no moral, but it's a race this mare shouldn't be losing. With the money back offer, bet with confidence here. It's drawn well and its last 2 starts were far stronger than this field. I see it swooping away late and getting away from this pack, which is not an overly strong field. Race number 2, Hold the Line for the win with the bet return. I do like a few in here. Sophie's Got Class definitely looks overs, and also Bring It Home Pop is a good chance. It's a nice race for some exotics here, so Hold the Line each way looks good and with a bet return, but good chance for a same race multi, Sophie's Got Class and Hold the Line. Or if you want to go the box trifecta, I think Sophie's Got Class, Hold the Line and Bring It Home Pop looks like a race of 3 here. Sophie's Gold Class makes excellent each way prospects as well, and of course Bring It Home Pop can't be dismissed, so it's fairly open. If you're going to go the win, I think Hold the Line with a bet return, but of course the trifecta looks nice there. Now race 6, Mousy. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but a great winning chance here. Now it came close to Command and Conquer, which is excellent form. The gate is the only worry here. It is out a bit wide, but its last 600 meters, it just soars over the threats here. It really does. It's got a strong last 600, should power home and be coming very close to saluting the judge. So bet with confidence for the place here. It's good value, and bet for the win with a bet return with some medium to high confidence there. Race number 7, bit of a roughie, looks overs here. Now, Spirit Rich beat Roasted previously. Roasted looks like the favourite at the moment. So, Spirit Rich can be a bit wavy with its consistency, but I'm happy to gamble with a 41% place strike rate. I think that's worth having a go on. It's paying $6 for the place at the moment, which seems extremely generous. Looks like a nice chance. I think a couple of dollars on the place. The confidence isn't extremely high there, but good little roughie. Race 8, Garibaldi for the win. I think one or two things can happen here. Garibaldi can run out firing and blitz his field, or it can flop and not bring its hype of being the favourite. For that, I'm not saying bet with high confidence, but it's hard not to play something small on this one for the win with a bet return. It feels like on this day the mare will beat this field for sure. So bet small for the win, and of course with a bet return there. Race number 9, Jamie Lady, and I like Mashani Hustler each way here. Jamie Lady produced the win for us last time. We're keen to stick. The draw's the only problem here. Mashani Hustler looks overs at $10. Looks well graded here. I think a small each way on both of these is a good possibility to go there. So that's how the Doomben card is looking. And of course, just a shout out as well, there, I think the best bet would be How Wonderful Life Is, despite how short it is. It definitely looks a good one there. Now we move over to Flemington. Race number 1, man of peace each way. Looks a good chance here. It should lead and it has conditions to suit. It draws well. I like its each way chances. Bet with medium confidence here. Race number 2, Cherry Tortoni. Can't ignore how well it won last start, and it had quality behind it as well. But you also can't ignore Checkerboard, who is 2 in a row and does like the slop. This is a step up in grade for Checkerboard, but I wouldn't dismiss it for the win. I think a good chance of both of these, so each way go on both. Cherry Tortoni definitely looks stronger here, but you can't dismiss Checkerboard. Maybe a nice same race multi there. Race number 3, Coolth each way. Coolth is better weighted here than last time, and it looks a good hope. It is a tough barrier, but I think Coolth should figure in the placing, so bet with small confidence for the win if you're keen, and medium confidence for the place. Race number 6, Chapada each way. It was an impressive win last start, beating Massaf. It had things go its way, but here it should get a nice run again. And if it runs like it did previously, it should come close to winning. Alfaris is a threat, and Artie Lucas could turn up, but I watched Artie Lucas's race, and it was versing not a strong field at all. It did win very well. I definitely think it's a bit overs at this stage, so bet each way with medium confidence on Chapada. I think it's good value. Of course, Artie Lucas and Alfaris could turn up on the day. It is quite an open race, but I like to settle with Chapada there. Race number 7, and the one I really like, King of Hastings. The last 4 times, as I said, I mentioned to load, 3 of them were a success. We'll forget about Bellix, who jumped out of the gate very late and came home strong. I think with a bet return, King of Hastings, sensational gamble. I think $3 is generous at the moment. It should really be even, $2. I think it'll firm come close to start when the market picks up on it. It's only missed the top 2 placings twice, so with a bet return, I say bet with high confidence for the place and high confidence for the win with a bet return on it. Front Page and Broadway and 4th are threats. They could make a nice trifecta. I think Broadway and 4th ran well last weekend. I think it could really turn up to King of Hastings, but every man and his dog, I think, will be on King of Hastings in this one, and all the experts have tipped it. I think that's a very good sign. Race number 9, PREZADO and Order of Command. It's a good race of 3 here, I'm thinking. PREZADO I'm leaning towards, but Rich Charm looks good value. Order of the Command is an excellent chance. Could make a nice box trifecta or a top same race multi for the top 4 here. I think bet PREZADO with a small confidence, but I think the exotics will be nice for this race, in which looks a race of 3. Randwick, race number 2, Keen Power. I'm pretty keen on this one as well. It's been extremely unlucky. Keen Power's had a chance to break through a couple of times lately, but it sees a very winnable race here. Probably one of the better bets on the card, I think. If it finds free space, then watch out, because it will storm home. So bet the place with high confidence and the win with medium confidence with a bet return, of course. Race number 3, Broken Arrows. Now, I was on Longbottom, who ran a smoking last 600 metres in the last race. If this mare does have clean air, watch it storm late, and it's a good each way chance, but this field is open. Now, of course, Broken Arrows just looks sensational. Its sectional times are really good. It does like to run into traffic, so that's the only issue with Broken Arrows. Of course, with the spoon as well, Huey Bowman on board is a good chance as well. It is quite open. Star Ferrata loves the slop, and I think 4 out of 4 on the heavy is a good go there. Of course, you can't ignore the favourite, so a very open race. I think Star of Harad is good value. Broken Arrows, if it finds space, should really give a good sight in this field. I think a good each way chance with medium confidence here. Race number 4, Mount Popper, the import, looks excellent. I think the 2,000 metres will really suit. Hit the line well last run. It's one of the better gambles on the card, I think, here. European import has the chance to just put this field away. It needs a good steer, but bet with high confidence with a bet return each way. I do like it for the win. Race number 5, Southern Lad. Now, a few experts have been saying to lay Southern Lad. It can be inconsistent. You can't ignore how it runs at times, and at its best, it can put this field away. It is only a field of 8. That saying, Invictus Prince did beat it last time, and it is paying double the price. So Invictus Prince, for its value, looks excellent, $2 for the place. I think Southern Lad is still a good chance to win. Obviously, a good threat is Vervedine. I still think if Southern Lad turns up here, it should win this one. So I will be going Southern Lad for the win. Low confidence here each way. The good value is Invictus Prince at $2 for the place. Moving on to the next race. Sweeping Statement looks good value here. I have gone 3-ood. It's been in excellent form. I think this one's it's a good horse. It draws well. Bet with medium confidence for 3-ood each way. Low confidence Sweeping Statement for the place, which looks good value. Race number 7, Superium. Should be very close in this one. It's got a 54% place rate. This field doesn't look overly strong either. I think if it brings its best form, it should be winning this. I do like Oakfield Twilight. You can't ignore it's won its last 2. And if the conditions do turn up for it, Oakfield Twilight makes excellent place value for $3. And of course, a winning chance. It keeps going at good odds. And it doesn't win by much, but it wins. So I think Superium is a great chance here. Oakfield Twilight is a small chance as well. Race number 8, Mr. Dependable. The Gay Waterhouse stable, which we have had a second streak with for quite some time. I'm giving them another go here. It's open field though, so tread carefully. There's a lot of chances in here, and it is a big field, but I do like Mr. Dependable. This horse has some great talent with it. A lot of upside. It is still learning, but it's been running well, and it should really race on the speed, might lead, and it has had a spell. Its last run wasn't too bad. I think in this field it should give a massive sight. So bet each way with medium confidence there. Moving over to Belmont, and Callaroo looks great here for the place, $3. I think it should firm. This horse has some serious closing speed. Of course, Rain of Fire for the win looks good. However, these two in a same race multi could be nice, or Callaroo for the place for some good value. I think medium confidence for the Callaroo place here. It runs well, and I think if it gets space, it could really put it up to Rain of Fire, which obviously is getting smashed in the market and a massive chance, and you can't deny it. But Callaroo is obviously facing a harder grade, but Chris Parnham on board, I think it's a good chance there. $3 is generous. So maybe those two in a same race multi, Rain of Fire should whip out from these. It won by nearly 5 lengths last race. So you can bet with quite high confidence there, and a bet return, I just don't think it's quite worth the value that it is at the moment. Race number 5, Bright Diamond. Pike should ride this patiently and then click the button and go and storm over these late. Looks overs at 220. I think it'll firm. She's Enchanted is a threat and could give it to it, as well as that Boomtastic. Chloe has a party on board. So maybe those three in a trifecta would be a good go. I still reckon it's a great gamble here. It's definitely overs. I think Bright Diamond will firm. And in race 8, sort of copy and paste what I just said. It's the same kind of scene, same colours as well. So Western Pride, it's gone down to $2.10 already, but bet with high confidence with a bet return. Pike should click the go button and put this field away, and it's already won 4 straight. I can see it winning 5. Multis here, I like the looks of a couple of multis. So Bright Diamond and Western Pride are multi together for the win, paying $5. Bright Diamond and Western Pride and King of Hastings to place, $2.40 for all of them to place. And Mount Popper and Mousy to place, both of them at $2. Last but not least, we'll move over to Morphetville. Haven't got many for Morphetville here today, but I do like a couple of them. Race 2, Sign of ISSURI. It's short, but it looks great. A great go there. Now I think in race number 6, Octane is a great chance to win as well. Bet with medium to high confidence there with a bet return. Should really give a good sight today, I think. In race 8, Ponty Paul, great value, being picked out by one of the experts, and I do think it's a good chance here. So that's a nice one. And just going back to race 3, shout out to She's Corrupt, who's a good each way chance. And just one more shout out, sorry about not getting them in order here, but I think race number 7, Be Tempted, $8 looks overs at the moment. Great place value there. That's all we got for you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have an excellent Saturday. Reach out, of course, over Instagram DM or a call if any of you need a hand. All the best, good luck. Thank you.